All right. Let's do that, shall we? Hello, everyone. I am Storm of Iron, if you didn't already know. But you probably do. There's like signage and stuff all over the place. But that's beside the point. It's Friday, what it is. It's Friday. It's warm. I just actually fed my spiders, and I fed myself. I was chowing on my 2-day-old thin crust pizza from Domino's. My free pizza, mind you. And I had no idea, but Domino's is running a promotion where if you order online, sometimes, just maybe, they'll give you something for free. And for whatever reason, I wound up with a medium thin crust pepperoni pizza. After having the thin crust, I have to say, chances are, I probably wouldn't actually order it because it feels like there's a lot missing. Feels like I'm kind of eating a cracker. This potentially could be because it was 2 days old. I did reheat it, though. I did reheat it. What? 8 months, ginger snaps! That's the, what? But ginger snaps, thank you very much. 8 months. That's this many fingers and this many rings. That many. That many little nublins. Little sausage. I think we're gonna have to. I did notice that it is Season 5 in Call of Duty. Cold War, Warzone, all of that. Also, the open beta for Back 4 Blood looks fantastic. Although I think it's console only at the moment, is the current beta. But looks pretty neat. Looks pretty darn neat. And Back 4 Blood, I believe, is going to be cross-platform. Oh, it is on PC. Okay. So I think what I'm going to have to do is, because I dislike Warzone, I'm going to have to get rid of Call of Duty Warzone. Because the handful of times that I've tried Call of Duty Warzone, it is more akin to taking a cheese grater, rubbing it across my belly real quick so it rubs the stuff raw, and then dumping rubbing alcohol all over myself. That is what, like, playing Call of Duty Warzone is very similar to. Ooh, we have the sun. We have the sun coming up in the background there. Look at that. It goes through the, it actually, the rays of sun actually go through, oops, smashing stuff here. The rays of sun actually go through the roof racks and everything else on the truck. That's kind of cool. I think that's neat. So let's recover to the garage. Let's do some stuff. Let's make some things happen. Also, we had, as our starting screen was up and running, Foregathers. All right. Answering emails real quick. So, yeah, so we had a follow from Foregathers, which I don't know if they are still here, or what is up with that. But garlic knots or chicken. Ooh. What kind of wings? Bone-in wings or what are we what are we talking there? What are we talking there? Also, what else do I have here? I've got a truck here somewhere. No, this is Chernokamensky. Bone-in garlic parm. So you're trying to decide which garlic to go with, is what you're saying. That's what I'm hearing right about now. Aha. Okay. We've also got a boar over here, which has no fuel. We need to get that little fella back. Bread or chicken? I'm gonna say chicken. I'm gonna say chicken because I just had pizza and that was very bready. So I'm gonna say you should go for some chicken. We should balance this out. Balancy. It's like the grand cosmic scales. Balance it out. Or do you have different kind of chicken options? That's also a question. You know what? It occurs to me. I don't actually have to recover this trailer. I just have to recover the truck, and then I can drive out here later to collect the trailer. Chicken poppers, but I am not as keen on them. Yeah, duh. See, I don't like bone-in wings. I do like tenders. But nifty thing, Domino's also does. Domino's does a lot of different flavors of like chicken related stuff. All right, so let's detach the trailer and let's recover the boar because I don't want to leave the boar sitting out here all by himself. Bone-in are fine, but they don't have my sauce on the. Oh, I gotcha. So the other day I had bacon, tomato, chicken, but it had some kind of cheese sauce on it. Papa John's delivery. Ooh, are you gonna get like the garlic? Do they still do the garlic dipping sauce with Papa John's? Because that is also relevant information. All right, go to the Cosmodrome. Why am I getting all kinds of? Hold, please. Apparently that was not a valid extension. And cheese dipping sauce. So if you do go to Domino's and you do look up the chicken varieties that they have there, the tomato bacon I had the other day, and I was like, I tried their like gourmet chicken, flavored chicken kind of routine, and I was not impressed the first time around. So all right, just scheduling things here. Okay, there we go. I would love some cheese dipping sauce, but um, the dipping sauces out of Domino's are actually not too bad. Also, what am I doing? There we go. Snowbound. Snowbound is visit the island apiary. You know, the island. Excuse me, island apiary. The abandoned town. Didn't I? I visited all of these places before, at some point. And the lumber mill. See, here's the thing about this. They recommend a scout vehicle. There's no way you can do this with a scout vehicle. No way. Oh, wait a minute. Where is this? Lumber mill. Oh, I have a trailer up there too. No, that's not my trailer. I have $50 worth of pizza coming for 30. That is a fantastic thing. I like making coupons work. Personally, I do the $5.99 for 2 menu items. So you have to order 2 things, but here's the thing. And there's upcharges on various things as well. So if you were to say get a pan pizza, so they're medium pan pizza, so they're thick pan pizza. That's what I started with, and I always have leftovers. See, that is smart thinking. That is smart thinking, absolutely. So a pan pizza for me is like so instead of $5.99, I think they make it $7.99. But without the coupon, it's $15.99. So it's like half price. You're saving half price on a damn pizza. Why would I not do that? What's going on here? I love leftovers. So what I do, oh yeah, and I can make it a large for $3 more. Brilliant. Brilliant. Let's see. I'm gonna try this. So that's the garage there. I can go there, and then I can go there. Ooh, yes. And we could cross there and then cross there. But it says a scout vehicle. Why would I want to use a scout vehicle for this? If I get a pan pizza, and I try to keep this for any pizza that I do get, half at lunch, half for dinner. It just makes sense that way. Actually, there's like, I've not even visited. What is this up here? There is something up here that I never visited, and I don't even know what's up there. I love food, and I love talking about food. And I've got another trailer over here too. So there's all kinds of stuff that's here that I'm just so much of a slacker. I make a large last me all day when I don't want to leave the house. That is not a bad idea. Not a bad idea whatsoever. All right. So why don't we take a scout vehicle? Why don't we attempt to take a scout vehicle? We cannot use the... Actually, you know what? Why don't we do something... Let's do something a little crazy. Let's do something a little crazy. Change the tires. Let's go through this giant long list. Because it takes forever to go through this giant list of tires. There we go. 41-inch chain tires. That. Then we can sell off the other ones. What else do we want? Do we want beacons and fogs or just fogs? You know what? I'm going to go back to just the fog. Trying to see where... Well, that one's up a little bit higher. Okay, so we'll do that. Huh. Well, we can add beacons that way, too. We can totally kick it back to that minty color. That weird, old-school minty color. But I do like the red and black. There is that. Although there's this crazy paint scheme. Which is just... This whole paint scheme is hilarious. I love this paint scheme. It's kind of completely ridiculous, over the top, and ostentatious. But also... I do like the pale yellow. I'm gonna do it this color. I'm gonna do the. Should I added bacon? You should always add bacon. When given the opportunity, you should always add bacon. I am gonna be working tomorrow. So usually on the Saturdays that I work, I swing through McDonald's. And I'll get like breakfast stuff. And I won't make coffee at work during the weekend. So instead I'll pick up coffee on the way. Super Goat! Dude, how are you? How is everything? What's happening, man? Have not seen you around in a while. Although, no, I did see you the other night in Wayland's stream. Doc Golden, always add bacon. Yes. Whenever there is a chance, always add bacon. Now, tired? Yeah. It's been a long day. It has been a very long day. That goes 100%. So, once upon a time, McDonald's used to actually have 2 different kinds of breakfast burritos. They had the sausage burrito, and they also had just a plain breakfast burrito. I'm kind of bummed out that they dropped the plain breakfast burrito from the menu items and only kept the sausage burrito. So Saturdays, before I go to work, I hit the McDonald's, I get my coffee, and then I usually get like an Egg McMuffin. But the damn Egg McMuffins are so expensive lately. I have lots of pork on your food tonight. Sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddle. Oh. The McGriddle I love. I love the McGriddle. McGriddle is fantastic. Wait, or do we try to loop around the other one? Also, I think we're going to sploosh there, and it's going to be awful. So let's turn right. Let's turn right. I like the McGriddles. McGriddles were fantastic. Bagel with sausage, egg, and cheese. Yep. Oddly enough, McDonald's has good bagels. See, this is why we don't want to take a scout vehicle down here. Because a scout vehicle does not handle the mud like the regular off-road trucks. But we'll see how far we can make it with this thing. Let's go drive around and have fun. Let's do that. That's what we're going to do. You know, oddly enough, Dunkin' Donuts stopped being really good with their breakfast sandwiches when they kind of eliminated the majority of the cool menu items off of their breakfasty stuff. And I don't know how prevalent Dunkin' Donuts is in everybody else's neck of the woods. But just mash your winch continuously. Yeah. Oh, Super Goat, you play a lot of this game too, man? I did not realize that. I love this game. I absolutely love this game. And I am avidly awaiting the DLC number 5 to come down the pipeline, which I'm hoping should be sometime in the next week. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Like, Dunkin' Donuts in New England, there are Dunkin' Donuts restaurants on opposite corners of an intersection. That is how prevalent Dunkin' Donuts is around here. Oh, there's a log underneath it. Of course. See, this is the awful thing about the console and the winch points. I have to scroll through every single individual winch point. Started playing it because I saw people had Tacomas in it, but I haven't found... Okay, so here's the thing. What console are you playing it for? Or are you playing it on PC? All right, I'm just pulling trees over left and right here. You're on the Xbox? Okay. So this game has a very heavy mod community. Huge mod community. So this is what we're also going to do. Here, watch me now. Garage. We're going to go back to the garage real quick. Because I have every vehicle. DJ Trailway. Also the Xbox. Very nice, guys. I'm on the PlayStation. And I really, really hope that Saber Interactive actually implements a cross-platform system. Because they just released it for Steam, and they just released a version for the Nintendo Switch. And one of my managers at work actually picked it up for the Nintendo Switch for his kid. And of course, he was playing it as well. So here's the thing. The closest we get to a Toyota is a Con Sentinel. So this is a little bit like a Helix or Hilux, depending on which part of the world you are from. So we get the off-road mud tires, we get the Nerf bars, we get the cable guides off the brush guard, the winch up front. We have supplies in the bed. We have supplies on the roof. Yeah, exactly. So they don't actually have named Toyota vehicles in this game yet. You can, however, download mods for various particular vehicles. I think people make like Unimogs. They do all kinds of stuff. And I believe the rumor was we actually have Jeeps, branded Jeeps coming in. So we're going to have that stuff soon. But, I mean, we've got all kinds of stuff. So let's see, description. A civilian evolution of the previous Con model, the Sentinel offers a wide array of improvements to make it more desirable on the new market. Featuring a powerful and reliable engine as well as a decently sized fuel tank, this Scout is surprisingly capable at traversing rough terrain, especially at the asking price. Andy, what is good? How are you today? Also, DJ Trailway, how are you doing today? I hope everybody's good because it's Friday and we get to relax somewhat until we go back to work tomorrow. So if you're Super Goat, if you're not particularly worried about having a name brand Toyota, the Con Sentinel is your boy. Been a boring day. What have you been up to? I have worked all day. Barely any work today, but meh. Okay, that's understandable. It is entirely understandable. Yeah, I worked all day. I got up at 5 o'clock this morning, hauled myself in, made myself my giant pot of Death Wish coffee. So that is also the other thing about Saturdays as well. Usually on the weekends, I don't have my Death Wish. I will pick up... McDonald's coffee is actually slightly better than Dunkin' Donuts coffee. The Dunkin' Donuts coffee, all the way around here, always tastes like just burnt sewer water. And I don't know what it is lately. It's kind of a bummer. Because I used to get Dunkin' Donuts all the time. And I'm not one of those iced coffee in the wintertime kind of dudes. I do a ton of stuff I need to do. So, I mean, I'll take the lazier day, and we have been doing hard at work. You know what? Work hard, play hard. Or work-ish, slack off. Already going to head out of here. Sorry for not being in stream a lot in the past. School is starting again, and you have the best stream. You have the best stream you ever had. Stay safe and peace out. Andy, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Pop by anytime. We're always going to be here, and we're always going to be goofing off and doing fun stuff. So there is that. Also, Super Goat, I don't know if you've ever played Mad Max for the console, because it's a damn good game. And we actually were kind of messing around with that the other day. We were playing some Mad Max, and it was awesome. It was so damn awesome. Now, one of the issues I actually had the last time is I decided that it would be a really great idea to take an ANK MK38 up and through here. That military vehicle is as tippy as they come. It is the worst vehicle to go through anything where you may encounter the third-person sandbox one from... Yes, exactly, Super Goat. We were playing that. I haven't played that in years, and I decided that the stream would be as good a place as any to... Oops, oh, don't go that fast. Oh, no. I decided the stream would be as good a place as any to fire up that game again and have some fun with it. It's a fun game. It is a lot of fun, and I feel like it never really got the recognition it deserved. It was a gorgeous game. It didn't have much for a soundtrack, but the audio is top-notch. Absolutely top-notch audio in that game. All right. Also, I totally forget what kind of winch we have. So if we dump over, I guess we'll find out. Pretty much any game on the Xbox I have, my library is like 700 games. That's awesome. That is awesome. Have you downloaded the beta for the Back for Blood yet? Because that seems to be the absolutely huge thing right about now. And I gotta say, Back for Blood looks awesome. Back for Blood, it looks like a blast. And I should realistically get rid of Warzone to make room to put other stuff. Also, this is the what? Abandoned Town? Yes, this is the Abandoned Town. What we got to do is get in this little blue square. There we go. So, checkmark Abandoned Town. Back for Blood is what I want zombies non-outbreak to be. Yeah, I don't like round-based zombies. I really, really do not like round-based zombies. It's irritating to me. Have it on right now? Fantastic. That is awesome. I definitely want to get it. I also definitely want to get a new PlayStation 5, but that's not in the cards either. Although currently, I still feel like I'm kicking myself in the pants for purchasing a camera lens last year. So it's about a year ago, actually. The round base just gets me confused. Well, it's not so much that as there's basically like ways to kind of cheat the round-based version. And it's not nearly as fun as something like Outbreak is. Have a huge backlog as well across the three systems. On a break at work, I want to talk about Blood. I mean, video game Blood. There's plenty of video game Blood. The only blood that I usually have is when I'm having my blood drawn or when I floss a little bit too aggressively. Bela Lugosi blood. Hoping to buy a Series X in 3 to 4 weeks. I must have it. Oh, yes! Super Goat. Battlefield. Absolutely. 100%, dude. I really want to play Battlefield. That looks fantastic. And it would finally mean that I don't have to dilly-dally dick around with like Call of Duty stuff anymore. And I know Waylon is super tired of Call of Duty. And that's unfortunate, but that's the way it happens sometimes. And I don't fault the guy for it. It's just, it's not what he's into lately, and that's completely understandable. Job, well, yeah, because you're in people's brain meats is what you're doing. What was it? I saw a picture earlier. It was Bela Lugosi, Vincent Price, Peter Lorre, and one more dude. And it was actually really cool. It was a photo. Was it a photo or was it a piece of art? I don't remember. But it was very cool. Although I don't have a Bela Lugosi statue, I do have a Vincent Price and an Edgar Allan Poe and an H.P. Lovecraft statue. Dude! Rumen, a.k.a. Rumbada. How we doing, man? How are you? How is everything? Hope you're well. Hope everything is doing good for you. All right, come on now. When he was in Pennsylvania and came out to my truck to get the food and soda, I brought. He's like, "So what are you playing lately?" And I was like, "COD, Battlefield, Fortnite." Waylon's like, "Oh, dude, that's awesome. That is so awesome." Also, it's funny. Super Goat. So we have a couple of people, and he said the same to you. Nice. So Ginger Snaps, when Ginger Snaps had the VIP and was hanging out with Waylon, Ginger Snaps was sporting the Storm of Iron t-shirt. Our good friend Relic, who is not around this evening, he's got stuff going on. Relic was sporting the Storm of Iron t-shirt, and that was awesome. That was so awesome. And actually, it was really kind of cool. What was it, last night or the night? Whenever he popped on really, really late. Wednesday, I think? That night was a blast. I can't believe he remembers. There you go. See, Waylon is a smart dude. Waylon is a very, very on-point, sharp dude. Pretty good. Just tried the game in co-op. It went so wrong. I know. You know what? We're still here. We're still plugging away with SnowRunner. But, Rumbada, we actually were playing the Mad Max video game. The one from 2015 that was released roughly the same time as the movie was released. Okay, so here's the problem here. This is all going to break. Just like that. So yeah, we were playing the Mad Max video game and having a blast with it. Absolutely having a blast with the Mad Max game. All right, come on, crossover. There we go. All right. Now where do we go next? J Stew. Yeah, Waylon is such a good dude, though. Waylon is a fantastic human being. And the interesting comment that Julie made, I've still got pizza on my teeth. J Stew with the cheese, apparently. So the real cool comment, that entire night was a blast. Yes. So the cool comment that Julie made about just like how kind of close the whole Twitch community had become and how much we keep in contact with everybody else. And it's cool because we do this and we hang out and we talk to one another and we keep in touch, and it's great. And everybody basically watches out for everybody else, whether it's playing video games or just, oh, what's this? I don't know what this is. But whatever it is, we'll kind of check that off the list. Convoy I had with Julie and Waylon and Morgan was amazing. Yeah, Morgan's a cool dude. Church is awesome. All of them, absolutely all of them are fantastic, fantastic people. All right, cross over here. Now, which way from here? All right, so we got to try to get over there, and then we'll get over to there. Making progress. Tin Can, P-O-P-S, Tin Can Pops. Yeehaw, mofos, we snow running. Yes, we are. Tin Can, we are absolutely snow running. We're taking it casual today. We aren't playing Mad Max at the moment, so we're just kind of chilling out, having a good time, doing some more of the cleanup of the stuff that I really just have been too lazy to complete. Church was an interesting time. See, I'm hoping that one of these days they will eventually make it up to New England. Because I would love to, I want to get a damn VIP in. I want to get that VIP in. Because mostly I just want to hang out. Raft? I don't know. I know we have other people who have played Raft. So everybody, what is your take on Raft? I hear it's got a little bit of a learning curve to it. But apparently they play frequently in a small town of bars where my fam goes a ton. Raft is amazing. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I know a bunch of people play Raft. I've never actually played it. That's the thing. A lot of games that are like PC only or Steam exclusives or anything like that, I tend to not play, mostly because I'm just on the console all the time. We're in some water and some mud. So it's water, mud, ice, and snow. This is unacceptable. Also, I'm kind of surprised that this truck has been able to actually get as far as it has. I would like to. I've heard good things about it. Is it PC only, or is it available on console as well? I love the way the water looks. Also, side note, My spider that was not doing so well has finally eaten today for the first time in a long time. PC only? Okay. But it'll probably end up being something like Subnautica. It's still in early access. Oh, that's right. Um, Subnautica was PC only for the longest time too, and then they made the jump to consoles. Also, there was a suggestion the other day made by somebody. We were talking SimCity, and then the game Frostbite was brought up, and I'm not sure if that was you, Tin Can, if you brought up Frostbite, or if it was someone else who had brought up Frostbite. I think they need to work on their UI for cons, probably. Yeah, that's a lot of what it is, though, is the whole like UI thing. Okay, so yes, I saw that they are making a Frostbite 2. Okay, that's what I thought. I wanted to make 100% sure because I wanted to give credit where credit was due. They are, yeah, exactly. Yeah, I just saw the article earlier and I was like, hey, wait a minute. We were talking about that same damn thing. Gonna go pop some zombos, leave it on lurk. Gonna take care. You're gonna go take care of the stream, baby. Do it up, Ginger Snaps. And the great thing is, Frostbite is available for the console as well. It is something that I can actually download here and play. All of the face. All of the face, not just part of the face. I know when they change their skin, they stay like this for the spiders, and happy to hear. Yeah, so he hasn't molted in a very long time. So he has not molted, and he hasn't actually eaten. And he was, it's absolutely a goodbye. Oh, yeah, okay, so I'm going to definitely check it out. I'm going to absolutely definitely check that out. So the Brazilian red and white tarantula that I have is a very ornery, angry, feisty dude. And he got the big they're called like the hornworms, but they look like tomato worms. They look like giant tomato worms. And he got the big one. So he was chowing down on that thing. And after they're done slurping out the insides on those things, they look like just empty plastic bags. Just they're disgusting. Could not have one as a pet, but I admire them as a horticulturalist. So yeah, I have two tarantulas. I have a Mexican red rump, he's been having a hard go of things. He has not molted in quite some time, and his weight has been dropping and dropping and dropping and dropping until one point where he was kind of doing that death curl. And that's where their legs no longer support them, so they kind of curl up like this. But he wasn't dead. And essentially what that is, because they don't have a proper circulatory system like a person does, and I don't mean proper like, that's how they're supposed to have, but what it is, their limbs are supported by effectively what would be hydrostatic pressure. So because his hydrostatic pressure was low, he could not support himself, so he was just kind of curled up like that. I actually managed to take a damp paper towel, slide it close enough underneath of him so that he was able to draw up some of the moisture and actually begin to move around again. And I took the paper towel and I lined it up with the water dish, so he actually made his way over to the water dish, and the next time I saw him, his head was completely in the water dish, getting water, basically. And I really thought he was done for. I thought he was a goner. I thought he was not going to make it. But luckily enough, he did. He actually made it. I was surprised as hell. Like, legitimately surprised that he actually did survive. And he's still surviving, although very, very underweight. And I'm hoping that this first meal that he's had in a long damn time Will kind of get him back on track. And I think what it is, I need to feed him smaller ones. I think that I made the mistake of trying to give him a larger insect than he was kind of ready to take on. Yeah, Rambada, I've had it for a couple years. I know it's not like cuddly like a dog or a cat or a hamster or something like that, but I mean, he's a cool pet. I haven't even. Here's the sad part, and I'm kind of a terrible person for it, but I've never named them. I've never named either one. Which, I mean, I don't know if that's a bad thing. They're just, the Mexican red rump and the Brazilian red and white, and that's what they are. And they're just cool. They chill out in there. One of them has a giant skull that is actually hollowed out, and he kind of chills inside of the skull. And he is fast, so when he gets kind of... What am I hooked on? When he gets a little worked up, he heads for that skull post-haste. There we go. Stuck on ice, yet again. Ice, rocks, and logs. And see, that's the thing people don't understand. As disgusting as most find them, insects are absolutely necessary for life and play a function in nature. 100%. 100%. Like wolf spiders, I don't kill them. They are pest control. That is absolutely 100%. Giving names is a human thing, so they don't care. Well, yeah. They really don't care. As long as food winds up in the container, they're totally okay. Also, I've never been down this trail before, so I have no idea how this is going to go. Also, I'm very surprised at how well the International is actually doing currently. Oops. And I say that as I bounce the fuel tank off of a rock. Also, this thing is adequate for the trails that I'm going down, so that's a plus. So what you're saying is we might die. Potentially. I mean... reasons, things. Let's see. There we go. All right. This thing also throws out a lot of light, too. Miller 98. Keep her lit, boss. Oh, that's funny. I like that. See, here's the thing, though. I feel like this is close to like maybe Siberia or something, and that like if the engine stops running, we're gonna stop living because our engine is our only source of heat, and our engine keeps us alive. It's almost like Snowpiercer. If you've ever seen that with Chris Evans, the mighty engine. That is the reason why they are alive. Oh, and there's the PlayStation doing the turboprop thing. We totally might die. If we run out of gas, we're all done. Totally done. And done for. I do like marking out some of the tighter trail systems on the map because sometimes you just don't know where the next corner is. Owen Harton 19, thank you very much for the follow. That's super appreciated. I hope you are doing well, and I hope things are going well on this wonderful Friday that we're having. All right, you know what? I'm going to go left, and I'm going to see... Miller 98, thank you for the follow. That's awesome. Super appreciate it, guys. Oh, wait, no, we can do this. Okay, so we can go to the fuel station, and then we can take this trail and cut across to here. Young Hegs, thank you very much as well. All right. Oops. So let's go to the left. Go to the left. Let's hit the fuel station again. Let's refuel. And then I like how it does grind gears if you don't pop it into the selector properly. We have enough repair points. We've got tires. We've already used up our fuel reserves. Keep trucking? Hell yeah. Absolutely keep them trucking. Although, the one thing I have noticed is that these headlights are so bright that they kind of reflect off of the snow that's in front of us. And kind of, yeah, that's super bright right there. You're going straight ahead. Okay. Or straight-ish ahead. Kind of. Kind of, sort of. This is where we're going. You guys that just popped in, that just gave me a follow there. What platform? Just smash one light on a tree, that'll fix it? Yeah. I am a fan of a lot of light. And unfortunately, the current truck that I'm driving, I really, really, really need to replace the headlight assemblies. They're all fogged over, and they've all got the little cracks in them. So you can't do the headlight restoration because it's got those like really fine cracks in it. So you actually have to replace the assemblies. You can't buff them out. Diesel engines, actually, you would be very surprised at the emissions output of the current diesel truck engines, especially if they have some of the most modern, up-to-date emissions equipment installed. And while diesel guys might actually dislike the emissions equipment because you've got those diesel bros who are all about rolling coal, diesel bros tend to get a little irritating. I'm a truck fan. I like trucks like anybody else. But you know what? I'm from Massachusetts, and we're a little bit up on the we've got some pretty stringent inspection regulations and emissions, or requirements and stuff like that. Massachusetts is probably right behind California in terms of emissions restrictions. We're not as restrictive. We still have the ability to modify collector car stuff and older vintage vehicles, where California, there's a lot of stuff. Smog checks and everything in California are really, really, really strict. But modern diesel engines are actually very, very efficient. And there are some big Caterpillar engines that are actually more efficient than certain. I mean, I don't think that was called for. So, we get a timeout. I mean, I'll have any reasonable discussion, but if you want to be kind of jerky about it, I am Willy Wonka, and this is my chocolate factory. Oh God, I would love to be in charge of Willy Wonka's chocolate factory. That would be probably the worst thing. Probably the worst thing. I have a terrible sweet tooth, and although I have gotten better about it through the years, if I had a room like in Willy Wonka's chocolate factory, yeah, Miller 98, yeah, a little bit. I mean, I don't mind discussion. Non-truckers, am I right? Well, you know what? That's the sad thing. There is a misconception, and it takes all kinds. It takes all kinds. The unfortunate thing is, all of these electric vehicles that we are building, where does the battery get charged from? Get charged from an electrical source. Where does the electricity supplied to charge that battery come from? Just want a giant gummy bear? That sounds fantastic. Actually, funny enough, I had a friend of mine buy me the 5-pound gummy bear off of Amazon. And here's the thing. You'd figure a 5-pound gummy bear might be kind of squishy, kind of gelatinous, kind of jiggly. That thing was hard as a rock. That gummy bear was basically fixing to break my jaw. That gummy bear was basically, yeah, it was chewier than burned steak. I had one of those like 12 years ago. So Young Hags, we have been playing primarily SnowRunner. I am waiting for the new DLC to come out later this month. Cut its ear off and ate it, and then that's. I took the thing like a small child, and I was and I just bit the ear off. It wasn't a pleasant experience all around. We have also been playing the Mad Max video game, which was released back in 2015, and it is a brilliant video game, and it is an awesome video game. Also, I need to get back to playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Assassin's Creed Valhalla is a beautiful, gorgeous game, and the real great thing about that game is that it is based in an area that they have really done a fantastic job with the fictional, their fictional interpretation of history. They just did the new, yes, they did, Assassin's Creed Valhalla did Siege of Paris. So I think it was probably, 2 months ago now? 2 months ago we got, the hell was it? Oh, I don't think we're going to make this gas station. We're already down to 20 liters. So we did Wrath of the Druids, which I started, but then we got more SnowRunner DLC, and I was like, nope. We're going back to SnowRunner because SnowRunner. And now they already have the Siege of Paris DLC, which if you watch Vikings at all, the Siege of Paris was like a big thing in that show. You can go to Ulster in Valhalla. Nice. I love Valhalla. Valhalla is fantastic. So you like Bloodlines. I am a huge fan of Assassin's Creed 2, where you get Ezio Auditore. I believe Ezio is probably the best assassin out of all of the games, hands down. He's got the most personality. He's the most fun. He's the most lively. He's just an all-around great character that was more fleshed out than probably any of the other characters in the game. And, I mean, he interacted with Da Vinci, for crying out loud. I didn't like Assassin's Creed 3, primarily because of Connor. The environment in Assassin's Creed 3 was a little bit lacking because you didn't have the giant cities like Rome or Constantinople or, all these massive rooftops and everything else. It was trees. You had all of the trees, which Assassin's Creed Black Flag got around. Ooh, come on now. So you're saying Assassin's Creed 2, which I absolutely agree on, and Bloodlines were the best of the franchise. Nice. So, Assassin's Creed... Oh, come on. Are we seriously gonna do this? So Assassin's Creed Black Flag, I feel, was the whole forest part. Oh, we made it. I cannot believe we made it with 2 liters of fuel left. Assassin's Creed Black Flag, the biggest selling point for that was the fact that there was the ship-to-ship combat. And all of the supply run stuff and all of that other background stuff wasn't really... You could use the ships that you captured to go and do stuff, which was cool. But it was the ship-to-ship combat that I think was hands down the best. All right, I'm tired of it being dark. and it's been dark for way too long. So let's make it nice and sunny. Make it nice, bright, and sunny. So yeah, Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Definitely like that one. Definitely like that one. And we were actually discussing Skull and Bones on the stream with one of our regulars, Relic, and he was reading an article where Skull and Bones was being produced by Ubisoft, and it's been something like 8 years in production because it was announced shortly after Black Flag. But the only thing is, the idea behind the game kept on changing. So they never really knew what it was they were going to end up with. Whether it was going to be a single-player game or a multiplayer game. Well, no, I think it always was meant to be a multiplayer game, basically skinned over Black Flag with a lot of the same mechanics. But then they realized they had to update it because the Black Flag engine, even at the time Black Flag was released, was somewhat outdated. And I think, wasn't Black Flag released on the... I'd be stuck. Black Flag, I want to say, was... Oh, crap. What is going on? Black Flag was released on the PlayStation, so that the previous generation consoles, as well as the newer consoles. Oh man, we almost ruptured the gas tank there. Why don't we stop and repair gas tank a little bit? Okay, good. So we still have like 100 repair points left. So that's a plus. That is a bonus. Oh boy. Okay. So we have to go to the right. Getting close. Bear to the right. So yeah, I want to say Black Flag was actually on the previous generation consoles. As well as, I'm playing on the PlayStation 4. Oh boy. So, in the turn, what if we do this? Catch wind. Back. Oh. All right, so pull this guy, and then we'll try to pivot. Yeah, that's perfect. All right. Come on now. Truck on, brudda. Yeah, we're kind of stuck on some ice. And so there's Ireland, France, and I think one more DLC coming for Valhalla. I really enjoy Valhalla. I enjoy everything about Valhalla. I enjoy Eivor. I enjoy the location. England. 900 and... What was it? 942 AD, I believe. Basically, we just have to get this thing up and out of the ice. Whoa. That would be a raid from someone by the name of Workatized. Sam Awawadas, Racing Neophyte, Big Berry. Guys, I have no idea. The Sign HD. Corey Mack. Okay, close enough? All right. As long as I'm close. MW Carroll. Holy crap, dudes. That was not expected. I hope you like your follow alert. I like my follow alert. My follow alert's not too bad. Let's give a shout. Holy moly. Compile Nix, Corey, guys. S. Bellicor. So, Quirketize was last seen playing SnowRunner. Although that's not SnowRunner. That looks like some F1 racing right there. Geoder, MW Carroll for the follow. Super Goat, thank you very much, man. Holy crap. So you guys were playing SnowRunner as well. I am also playing SnowRunner. I am a huge fan of SnowRunner. Also, currently, you've caught me in a particular situation where F1 racing, super stinky. Does mostly iRacing, sim racing, and badly. That is entirely acceptable. We must do all things, even if it is badly, we do them because we enjoy them. Ban Suzuki. Can we just consider it a crashing stream? That is entirely possible. Quirketized, thank you very much for the follow. Guys. No, guys, he mostly bidets. That is also something that happens too. Oh no, Dan is here. Man. Guys, thank you very much for the raid. Thank you very much for the follows. Ban Suzuki? What? I'm also stuck in ice, so you've have a good day in stream. I will. It is Friday. I'm playing SnowRunner. You guys hanging out here. Why could I not have a better day? I mean, this is a wonderful day. This is an awesome day. I love this game. I absolutely love this game. Although currently I am stuck in ice. Racing Neophyte, thank you very much for the follow. I am not going to be able to keep up with all these, you know. Well, I can probably keep up with all of them. Any beers? I have water. I get a big old thing of water. I already finished some pizza. So I had my pizza earlier. I actually had my free pizza from Domino's because apparently they will throw you a free special surprise. Oh, yeah, we're good. No, I figured, you know, I could grab a soda. Domino's, yeah, it was unfortunately, they hooked me up with, not that I'm complaining, but they did hook me up with a thin crust, medium pepperoni pizza. Compile Dix, thank you so very much for the follow. You guys are awesome. That was totally unexpected. Completely unexpected. And I super appreciate that. What do you guys think of SnowRunner? So you're mostly more into the racing games. This is a much slower paced game. This is not a racing game. This is the last thing that is a racing game. Also, I'm trying to get winch points, and they are just not working for me right now. I love this game. This game is my game. You played Mud Runner 1 and 2 and love them. I really think that they have come a long way. I never really played... Oops. Well, that's some damage. Plays a lot. Awesome. The slower pace is great. I love the slower pace of this game because we'll fit right in. Nice. All right, you know what? I'm going to totally just drag this thing around, and I'm going to try to... I don't know what I'm going to try to do, because right now I am somewhat at an impasse. I don't know how I'm going to manage to get from here to there because of ice. It is a great game. Right now, I am currently in Cosmodrome, and I finished up all of the big... oops, we didn't mean to do... I finished up all the big overarching... is game audio okay? Not trolling? I think the game audio should be okay. Oh, wait. Hold on. Oh, you know what? It might have... Hold on. Hold on. Let me see something here. Wait a second. All right, let's do that. Do. Hold on. Something did a thing. So I think the... Let's see. We'll figure this game audio out. If it doesn't, you know, we're gonna unplug things and plug them back in again, and then we're gonna see if it works. So basically, we're just gonna like reload stuff. But guys, I love SnowRunner. I am a huge SnowRunner fan, and you've totally caught me just kind of bumming about and trying to make it from point A to point B on a casual Friday, and just kind of driving around. Well, technically, I'm actually doing something, but, you know. All right, let's go back here. All right, nope. So the audio for the game is goofed up. So what we're going to do, we're going to do this. Where is it? I hope you guys didn't break my game. I can hear my audio. I don't think anybody else can hear my audio. All right, let's try that. There we go. Now we've got it. Now we've got it. So no, it's just, it's, you know, little technical, difficulties and stuff like that. We have audio. Yep, and we got audio, and I'm going to try to make my way forward here. Cyan HD, not my first rodeo. Sound Pog. Yep, we totally have audio. So... let's see. You know what? I got to bring out the big guns because I feel like I'm sort of stuck. Yeah, I'm like legit stuck right there. I should have gone around the other way. So I could have gone up here and then come across there. But no, I had to be the superhero and try to take the off-road, you know. Oh, man. So, where in SnowRunner were you guys at? Then I have to figure out which truck I want to use. Let's see. What is going to be my rescue vehicle? I have basically every vehicle under the sun. I love Michigan. I love Michigan. I love... You just watch. Stuck in a marsh, the usual. Okay. No, that's understandable. I have basically reached the end of all of the big overarching goals. I actually launched a rocket the other day. I launched a rocket the other day, and it was fantastic. The newer big goals of the newer DLC maps are fantastic. Let's see. So, rescue truck. What do we want for a rescue truck? And keep in mind, we have not hardcore. Hardcore is a little bit... There are people who do play hardcore. I know plenty of people who play hardcore, and they enjoy it for the challenge. Dick rocket launch like Branson? Oh, man. No, it wasn't Branson. It wasn't Branson. It was Bezos. Bezos had the phallic rocket. So that was Bezos. Let's see. Do we want a crane? No, we don't need a crane. Workplace hardcore? Okay. Who needs rescue trucks anyways? The guy stuck in the ice needs rescue trucks. I could probably pluck myself out, but we're at a point where there really isn't too much to go forward. The Dr. Evil rocket. Yes, absolutely. We never get stuck. We smart. Oh, you know, now I know you're fibbing. Not that you're not... I'm not saying that you're not smart. I'm saying that, you know, the whole not getting stuck thing. Don't go putting words in my mouth. I mean, you could put pizza in my mouth, but not words. Words come out of my mouth. Lots of words typically come out of my mouth. What do we want to use? We want to use something that's got, that's decent, that we don't have to really worry too much about. Quirk playing is just big rescue mission. We're kind of used to it. Okay. LoJack! LoJack is there. Our good friend LoJack. LoJack does Call of Duty Mobile. And LoJack is typically accompanied by LoJack Jr. And LoJack Jr. is pretty awesome too. LoJack's a good guy. Cork is definitely a good guy for the raid. I certainly didn't expect that. That's like the last thing I kind of expected. COD Mobile on PC or actually on mobile? Actually on mobile. On a iPad, I believe. LoJack, correct? He's also a musician, if you were interested. You know what? Let's take this guy. Let's take the Voron Grad, and what do we got on here? So we get the flatbed. We get the flatbed and the crane. You know what? Let's do this. iPad Pro. iPad Pro is where it's at. Yep. So legit iPad Pro. All right, so now, where are we and how do we get there? Kind of come across, up this way. You know what? Can we make it over the mountain this way? Or do we actually just want to kind of go for the... I mean, I could rescue that thing. I suppose I should rescue that thing. Then there's also getting across here. We'll go casual Friday. We'll go casual Friday. That's what we'll do. But I do like the Voron Grad. I am looking forward to maybe a slightly less technical series of maps coming up. Something that's a bit more low-key, like Michigan or Alaska. Tamir is when things started kind of getting a little bit crazy. But, I mean, it's all in good fun. All in good fun. I love this game, and I will play the hell out of this game. I am currently streaming from the PlayStation 4. That is my weapon of choice. And I play Call of Duty on that. But I play Call of Duty Black Ops. How many maps are in this? I've only seen Michigan. Okay, so here we go. So Michigan is the first map that you do start in. So you've got the 4 maps in Michigan. Then you've got Alaska. 4 maps in Alaska. This truck has an awesome paint job. Tamir, Russia. So this is the map that really starts to get a little bit difficult because it has excessive amounts of mud. First DLC, Kola Peninsula. One of the most beautiful night skies in a video game. Skyrim comes close to the night sky. You have the Aurora Borealis overhead in Lake Cove in the Kola Peninsula. This introduced breakable ice. The Yukon was the first start of crafting and crafting materials. These are 2 really big maps. I love Big Salmon Peak because of the really, really fun off-road trails through the mountains covered in snow that you can just cruise around on. Then we've got Wisconsin. Wisconsin introduced generator trailers and crafting systems. There's a lot of water. Wisconsin also introduces logging, which is a little bit monotonous. Yes, my friend. A wowdus. A wow. Do you know if they will ever become available without the pass? That I don't know. But here's the thing. The Year 1 pass will give you Kola Peninsula, Yukon, Wisconsin, and Amur. It will also give you a pile of trucks. You also get free trucks for just basically having the game. They actually introduced free trucks. Amur in the Russian Federation is the most recent. No, Wisconsin is the third DLC. Yeah, Wisconsin is the third DLC. Yeah, Patriot Gamer is 100% correct. All of the DLC is 100% worth it. The trucks that come with the DLC are 100% worth it. So you can also see directly above my melon over here, my squash, all of these things right here are your giant overarching goals for the zone. Geodur, The first Spin Tire games was all about logging. Yeah, so they kind of expanded upon that. They brought it beyond logging. So right now, I completed the rocket's core section assembled, fuel processing plant constructed, and then launched a rocket. Nice to see Wisconsin getting the logging recognition. Yeah, so Wisconsin is when they brought out the logging. Right. Let's go. So they brought out logging in Wisconsin. It's very tedious because most of the trucks cannot actually mount a log carrier or a body add-on, and they typically just have to tow it. So you've got medium logs, small logs, and large logs. You can also bring logs to a sawmill and have logs turned into wooden planks. So that's part of that crafting system right there. But yeah, check out this paint scheme, and you can't really see it right here because there's like snowy stuff, but it's got like this giant raven on the hood with lightning bolts and all kinds of other stuff. I personally enjoy the DLC skins that they actually threw at you for having, what was it? No, I think if you bought the Year 2 pass, which they have out now, the Year 2 pass gives you access to all of the upcoming DLC down the pipeline. Completely worth it. And because the DLC isn't immediately available, they gave you a whole bunch of skins for all of the vehicles. So it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Also, truck horns. Truck horns are good. We like truck horns. So one of the things you may not see very much at all is the Navistar 5000 MV. Like a military tractor, essentially. It's a semi-truck. It's covered in digital camo. It's got wire mesh on the side windows and the front windscreen. It looks like the war rig out of Mad Max Fury Road. And Mad Max was actually... We were playing Mad Max the other night. Mad Max is a phenomenal video game. Granted, you can't drive the war rig in it, but you do attempt to get back your black on black. So the 73 Ford Falcon XB GT. Don't know about PlayStation, but you can buy that on Xbox. Yeah, LoJack, the game does look awesome. Oh, Sergeant Rusty! Sergeant Rusty, what is happening? I hope you are well, sir. And all of those that head on in here are the trucks licensed from Real Trucks Mountain Lion. What's good, man? So here's the thing about the... Yeah, you can buy it. I think you can still buy it as DLC on the PlayStation Store. Sergeant Rusty, I hope you are doing fantastic today, sir. And I hope your stream went well. I hope that there were not many rollovers. And if you're also interested in another SnowRunner player, Rednecks117, what's good? Thank you so much for the follow. The Navistar is an awesome truck, and I absolutely love the Navistar. I actually got the Navistar as a pre-order bonus for the PlayStation. Stream was really good today, but you know how Amor is. Yes, I do. Oh, most assuredly I do. So, Awotus, the licensing on the trucks is a little bit weird. So, a lot of what you would see as an the Tega is a Ural. It's a Russian truck. The Derry Longhorn, the 3149, and the 4150 are actually Oshkosh trucks. You have the ANK MK38, but then you have the Chevrolet Kodiak. You've got the Chevrolet CK1500. They are actual licensed vehicles. So you do have some. You've got some trucks that are licensed, some trucks that are not. And actually, I believe we have, I think, Jeep coming down the pipeline. So what we also have is like, we have the Con Sentinel, which is actually a Toyota Helix. But Then on the other hand, we've got an International Harvester Scout, which is one of the coolest. Lord Ramex, we do have a regular Hummer H2. Vanilla. I don't run any mods. So this is straight up no mods, regular mode, no hardcore. We just have fun with this. This is our have fun game. This is our kick back, fire it up on stream, hang out with everybody, talk to people everywhere and anywhere around the world. We discuss cheese on pizza and, you know, which old school video games you like while playing SnowRunner in the background here. So that's what we're all about over here. We have a good time doing it. And this game is really interesting because of the fan base of this game and how many people from all over the world. Just a couple. I found out that I actually have more tasks in Cosmodrome than I had actually, you know, I have a couple. I have just a couple. So we're stuck in some ice currently. So we're going to go get ourselves unstuck from ice. Or we're going to give it a shot getting unstuck from ice. But nah, it's all good. But that's the great thing about this game. Get stuck, roll over, doesn't matter. This is a beautiful game to get stuck in. This is a beautiful game to roll over in. If you have to go down another path again, I mean, look at the way that the sun, as it sets in the background, the hue, coloring of the sky. Open world games are some of my favorites. Open world games, there's something a little bit different, a little bit special about it. And I will always think about games like Skyrim. Crazy idea. Why don't the two of you, Sergeant Storm, play together sometime to keep it interesting? Yeah, honestly, Patriot Gamer, streams don't do it justice. You are 100% correct. This game is beautiful. And I am streaming, I think, in 1080. You guys should be able to watch this in 1080. The PlayStation 4 Pro does... I'm not sure if the SnowRunner is available for outputs in 4K. Well, the only thing, Rednex, is I'm on the PlayStation Pro, and Rusty is on the PC. So we don't have cross-platform just yet. That is the unfortunate thing. Otherwise, hands down, I would team up with Rusty in a heartbeat. I'd be right there with any motley assortment of vehicle fleet that is needed to get the job done. Yeah, I can't do it yet. We are possibly getting cross-platform. Oops. Let me get some mud there. There we go. Winch away, dear sir. Winch away. Winch away. Winch away. All right, there we go. But yeah, I would hands down co-stream with Rusty. You know what? And that's a possibility. If we ever get the cross-platform, if we ever get PC and console cross-platform, we're so doing this. Reddit says 4K on PlayStation 4 Pro, PlayStation... Oops. Could have turned off the differential there. PlayStation 5 through texture... You know what? Couldn't have done that. Totally not. I'm texting and driving, so I'm taking damage like that. Yeah, so with my capture card, because I'm using an Elgato HD 60S Plus, I have a 4K pass-through, so I'm sitting here on my TV, and I'm watching this in gorgeous, gorgeous colors, and it updates to Twitch at 1080. And, Wotus, thank you very much for throwing that up there. That is greatly appreciated. Because more information is always better. We're all about information here. Not a trailer that I needed, right? Oh, you know what? Okay. That's the trailer that I had to lift up with a crane because I couldn't unpack the cargo from it. That's right. That's right. You're in for sure? Awesome. Also, it appears that my automated message for the Discord server has popped up. So if any of you guys want to hop in the Discord, join the Discord, we talk about all kinds of stuff on the Discord. We have music channels on the Discord where we discuss various things music, because we have a lot of music fans here. And a lot of friends of ours from the channel have all come together through music. And we also have a food channel on the Discord. We talk about food here. I wouldn't say way too much, but I'll say a lot. We talk about food a lot. There's also lots of pictures of all kinds of food up on the food channel. Because we keep it fun. Because it's not always about cars and trucks and everything else. We keep it fun. And actually, speaking of cars and trucks, I need to figure out when the next Cars and Coffee event is. I think Steam and Epic will be the first crossplay. Yeah, I think that might be the easiest, Patriot Gamer. You're probably right. So, Steam, Epic Game Store would most likely be the easiest to crossplay from. And I really hope that Xbox and PlayStation can... Barrow, 1970, thank you so very much for the follow. 1970 being the probably favorite year for cars, in my opinion. Because you have the height of the muscle car era happened in... I would say the height of the muscle car era, because in 1971 is when all of the the weird federal regulations and insurance stuff and all the weird crazy crap started coming into play. But Barrow 1970, how are you today? How is everything? What is going on? And guys, seriously, if you're still here from the raid, both raids, mind you, thank you so very much for hanging out. Thank you for coming along. I mean, that was kind of nuts. I am a fairly small streamer here, and this is my little sliver of the internet. 1970 Boss 302 makes 1970 a great year alone. Yes, Boss 302, Wet Plants. Thank you very much for the follow. But since it's available on PC with Game Pass Ultimate, maybe bring those PC players in it as well. Well, you know what the great thing is? This game is available on Nintendo Switch. This game opened up a whole new market getting onto the Nintendo Switch. Also, 1970, the most exclusive year for the Chevelle, the 1970 Chevelle SS. I am a big fan of the big block. I have owned a couple of big blocks through my years, and I am not nearly as young as one might think that I am. Fine, thanks. Hello from Italy. Fantastic. Chase, 1338. What is good, my dude? That's your favorite car ever, LoJack? Chase, thank you very much for the follow, my friend. I saw that pop up the other day when we weren't on, but I wanted to make sure that I thanked you, and I certainly appreciate it. And seriously, guys, everybody who has followed this afternoon, everybody, tonight, this morning, tomorrow, wherever you're coming from, Italy, Australia, Massachusetts, anywhere and everywhere. Uncle had a 66 Chevelle. That's a great year Chevelle. I don't think I ever put my Challenger I had a couple years ago on the Discord. I think you sent me... You know what? No, I think I saw your Challenger... Was it on your YouTube? Because I think I saw it on your YouTube. 69 Stang. Yes. Yes. LoJack can attest to this, but we have a 2018 Mustang GT350 in the shop. That is a beautiful car. The wheels are perfect. It's got a white paint job. It is an unbelievably gorgeous car. That car is 526 horsepower? I think 526 horsepower. The dyno video, that's right. That's what it was. Meant to follow you ages ago, just forgot. Chase, that is totally cool, man. I super appreciate it. We are all still waiting for... Still waiting on your mug? So it hasn't showed up yet? Man, you should probably see that anytime. I would imagine anytime. And I know shipping out your way took a little bit longer. Did you manage to order up the we're a big fan of Death Wish coffee here. And I think, Chase, you ordered Death Wish coffee as well, didn't you? Also, I probably should have brought something that had fuel. But that's okay. We can make it. Death Wish coffee is fantastic. Death Wish has both dark roast and medium roast. I go for the dark roast because that stuff has a ton of caffeine in it. And if you guys are any fans of coffee at all, Death Wish coffee is phenomenal. It's got such a great flavor to it. And you probably won't ever sleep again, but that's minor side effects for a really good cup of coffee. Kind of regret getting rid of it, just couldn't afford it anymore, but almost 800 horsepower. Nice. Also, Super Goat. We did a couple of Cars and Coffee. So if you actually check out some of the previous videos, we've got videos that came from the Seacoast Cars and Coffee. And we walked around the Cars and Coffee for about an hour talking about cars and all of the really cool cars that showed up at the Seacoast Cars and Coffee. And it's incredible. It's 8 a.m. Sunday morning, goes to 11 a.m. It's in the parking lot of a mall. It is a sea of cars, an absolute veritable ocean of cars. Anywhere you look, there is something unique, different, amazing, fantastic. You have Lamborghini Aventadors parked next to Dodge Power Wagons. The 63 Corvette split window with a Z06 motor in it. Oh, no kidding. That is awesome. That is the way to go. Currently have an 84 Corvette. That is a good body style Corvette. That right there, you can do all kinds of stuff too. The chassis right from the get-go is one of General Motors' best handling chassis for that time period. Very, very cool. What color? I'm a sucker for red cars. You have two, but you're selling one? Gotcha. That GT3, so the 2018 GT350 has 526 horsepower. It has all of the bells and whistles. The Recaro seats in that thing are a little bit on the tight side. That is the only thing that is not fun about that car. But they are track cars. That is an unbelievably set up track car. Zuvide, what is good, man? Always wanted an old Stingray in orange. That's a great color. Chevy made a really fantastic orange color. Red with dual black stripes, nice. I am sitting on right now 426 horsepower, and my car is yellow with black stripes. So I've got the Bumblebee. So your appointment for that GT350 is trying to trade a Challenger? Gotcha. I like the Scat Pack Challenger. Scat Pack Challenger is the one you want for pure drivability. All right, fill that up. All right, let's see. What do we want to do? Do we actually want to continue around, loop around, and then try to hit it from here? Or do we actually want to try to get up and over here by rescuing our truck? Because we could potentially get in trouble as we try to get through there. But you know what? Let's live dangerously. Let's kind of wing it. Oddly enough, I also have a 93 Chevy Z71 stepside with a 350. So basically you have the SnowRunner truck. You have the SnowRunner truck that this game starts you with. That is fantastic. That is absolutely awesome. That's a great truck. That is a great truck. I used to have, and I only got rid of it in the past couple of years, I had a 1990 Chevy 454 SS pickup truck. The 454 SS is a giggle factory because it's not great on the highway. It doesn't have good fuel economy. It's a throttle body injected 454 cubic inch engine. TH400 automatic transmission. That transmission had a shift kit. So if you were cooking away, if you were cooking off from a stoplight with the 454 SS, that thing would squawk gears. Like it would do the 1 to 2 shift and just screech the tires. And if you were a little bit more liberal with the gas pedal, there would only be a slight gap in the black stripes that you left on the pavement. Storm, going to go. See you, buddy. Have a great stream. Rumbada, thank you so very much for stopping by, man. I hope everything is good I hope you have a wonderful weekend, or at least a start to your week. No, you're starting your weekend right now. So have a great one, man. I hope everything is awesome with you. And thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out. Because we are here and we are doing our SnowRunner thing. We're totally doing our SnowRunner thing. All right, so there's our truck that is stuck. It is very, very stuck over there. So it's doing its thing. All right, nope, that's good. It's okay. There we go. Got 4 Harleys and 6 cars. That is cool, man. I am a huge fan of cars. I love cars. I love trucks. I love basically anything with an engine. I'm not one of those guys who says, you know, Chevy, Chevy, Chevy only, and, you know, that's that. I like everything. Let's see if we can't haul this truck over this way. Oh boy. We already kind of started to get stuck. Almost bought a 70. I love that body style Corvette. Love that body style Corvette. And that was probably one of my first favorite Hot Wheel cars. Was that body style Corvette. Alright, so how are we gonna do this? I don't know. Actually. So how about let's break out the crane. Break out the crane. It's got great curves. That car has great curves. Nope, hold on. Let's get creative with how we're gonna try to maybe get this truck through this ice. Yeah, goal is to get a C8 with my new job. I'm gonna try to put money aside to hopefully get one in like 2 years. I certainly hope you do, because those are beautiful cars. Those cars are so cool. 94 LT1. All right, let's put on here. Why are we not? Try to. This isn't exactly going how we thought it was going to go. Speaking of Hot Wheels, if you played with them as a kid, you will probably enjoy this game. Yes. Polo Green Corsa Exhaust. Very cool. Just checked on where I am. There's an 86 Corvette for sale for $4,500. That's a cool car. That is still an awesome car to have. I am looking, so Patriot Gamer, I am very much looking forward to the new Hot Wheels game. The new Hot Wheels game looks unbelievably cool. Sold it in 2016 for $5,500, only $42,000. Oh wow. Let's just kind of just break some ice. Well, let's do that. Can't even find a 94 Vet with under. Yes, you can't. That's the used car market right now is out of control. Absolutely out of control. And the collector car market is even crazier right now. I mean, we're talking pickup trucks used to be like the lesser expensive alternative that you could hot rod. Not so much anymore. Pickup trucks nowadays are so out of sight price-wise. So I'm kind of beginning to regret the, I think I may get that, the CMS 21 was a bust. Okay. Have a Roadrunner in the garage with a built 440. You know what? That's cool. I was actually just watching Dirt every day, and yeah, I kind of imagined that it would be. Change trucks to the International. Turn our headlights back on. Fire it up, which is probably part of what some of the issue is. Let's attach the winch here and Attach the winch. All right, we'll attach the winch here. Let's see if we can't kind of spin the truck around. And I think I have an idea. I don't know if it's going to work. Played too much SnowRunner today? Did you make any progress, though, Zuvide? That is the question. Make progress. All right, so no, we can't do this. Okay, so I have an idea. I don't know if it's going to work. Train mode. This is what we do. We're going to go, and we're going to try to attach the winch here. Wrong button. Gonna do that. Then we're gonna try to... When the engine was finished, it ran 562 horsepower, which is pretty darn good for naturally... Yeah, good for naturally aspirated. Almost finished Alaska. I love the Alaska map, Zuvide. I absolutely love the Alaska map. Said you could not find older cars. Yeah, if you can, they are super rare. It's so difficult for finding deals nowadays. Come on. Let's see. Oh, no. Crane's doing something funny. Pull the crane in. You know, I'm starting to think that I should have actually... All right, so, okay, boys. I didn't actually think I was going to be able to lift that up. Right now, there is about 50 for under 15K. Come on now. All right, let's work it back and forth. Can we? Anything? Come on now. And it's unfortunate because there's nothing for me to winch off of in front of it. Lower that down. Tighten the winch up. Alright. So... headlights back on. Headlights for safety. Let's... anchors and hit the parking brake. Anything? Come on, guys. You know what? I'm starting to think that this may not have been the best of ideas. This may not have been a good idea. Yeah, this wasn't a good idea at all. Let's see. How are we gonna... Alright. Change truck. International. Winch. Winch. Alright, let's try that. I just need to get it to pop up over... Yeah, this is the Cosmodrome, and Province. So this is... I'm trying to get... I should probably turn my headlights on. Headlights for safety, people. I realistically should have gone around. It is. It definitely is. And there's no spot to actually winch off of ahead of me. That's the really unfortunate part about the whole thing. Change trucks. Lights for safety. Rain mode. Dude, what it is I think, primarily, is that we are stuck on the ice. And we've got so much ice buildup in front of us. There we go. Okay. Yeah, there's so much ice buildup in front of us. And these... Come on. Come on. And the winches themselves, or the cranes themselves, are just garbage. I'm also thinking I may have to break out the big guns. Might have to break out the big guns. Yeah, it's just too far apart. So here's also the unfortunate thing about that. The crane truck is also currently stuck. I thought I would actually be able to make some progress through here, but unfortunately, such is not the case. So, let's try to get a little weird. Try just shoving stuff. Let's just shove stuff around with the crane arm. So, the Azov crane truck is stuck. Yeah, the trick with this is to go faster. This is unfortunately not Trackmania. Wrong game. Yes, exactly wrong game. So, all right. Kind of. Let's just see. We can't even push. We were trying to just sort of give it a little bit of a love tap. So let's cut our losses. Yeah, unfortunately, there's like nothing in front of us. That is the frustrating part about that. So there's nothing out front that is allowing us to actually get to where we need to go. Yeah, the cranes in this are, the power of them is dictated by the winch, which isn't bad, but the arm itself is inherently weak for whatever reason. And even the large cranes, even the large cranes themselves are not very powerful. Not very powerful at all. Yeah, the arms are just they're garbage. They're just garbage. And I don't know why. And I mean, I guess I know why. They don't want them to be like this right here, this configuration. Tough SOB, how are you today? Happy Friday. Like this truck right here should be able to lift damn near anything. It can't, though. That's the really unfortunate part. Do we want to run the sideboard bed? Because, well, we may run into something out there that we need. So we're going to bring out the big guns. We are definitely bringing out the big guns because enough of this tomfoolery and shenanigans. Let's get down to it. And the Achilles heel of this vehicle is the lack of chain tires. The no chain tires means no icy roads. But this is the truck. This and the Caterpillar. All right, we bounced. That's good. So this one right here, the Zix 605, is probably one of the most capable trucks in the entire game. That said, it still will be able to get hung up on rocks, because rocks are a nightmare. Good weekend starts 9:30 a.m. every Friday. That is fantastic. I'm all about that. My weekend will start probably at like 1 o'clock tomorrow after work. So there is that. Yeah, I gotta work tomorrow. And unfortunately there are no Cars or Coffee events that are this weekend. But actually, hold on a second. Let me see if I can find it here for you guys. I know I have it fairly readily accessible. Here. Multitasking. This is great. Let's see. This is almost as bad as texting and driving. Videos. I think this is it. Where'd it go? No, we want this, actually. Okay. There it is. Okay. All right, there we go. I think this is it. That's it. Okay, so if you guys want to check out the Seacoast Cars and Coffee that I was at beginning of the month. What's today? Actually, you know what? It's Friday the 13th. It is Friday the 13th. So, 12 days ago, we went to the Seacoast Cars and Coffee, and that is the video link for that. So if you have any interest in cool cars, cool trucks, exotics, domestics, Europeans, Japanese cars, we're talking like right-hand drive stuff. There is, well, technically, I guess in Australia, right-hand drive wouldn't be wrong because that would be the correct way to do things. Chase can probably be more informative on the subject. But then again, Chase sometimes comes to us with the camera flipped upside down to make sure that all of us on the other side of the world feel comfortable watching this video stream. And actually, you know what? Let's see. Give Chase. Chase was last seen playing Dirt 5. That is also cool. Off-road stuff is fun. Not gonna lie to you. Off-road stuff is a blast. This truck kind of makes everything... yeah. Chase, when I saw that, it was one of the damn funniest things. Dirt 5 with the wheel. Nice! You know what? I really am excited that Puma had... Speaking of the wheel, I'm really excited that Puma had such a good time using the wheel on this game. Because me, it's all controller. But here's the great thing. Unlike a keyboard and mouse, we've got triggers. That's what we can use. That's my fun time. That's my fun time. The wheel on SnowRunner is fun. You know, I would like to, but I think I would need to make a fairly large investment that I kind of don't need to make, but it can be very tiring. That just means you don't drive enough. You gotta drive more. You gotta drive lots. Gotta work up those diesel pipes from wheeling back and forth. I think it was great to actually watch him genuinely enjoy the gameplay for SnowRunner, because he was not having a good time or a good go of things initially. Now want to invest more time in the sim? As well you should. Now, here's the thing, though. Supposedly Trackmania, the game that you guys primarily play, I hear Trackmania isn't good with the steering wheel. Although games like iRacing and stuff, that is apparently a thing. Feels very nice, so it's a lot more responsive, yeah. So, iRacing and the rigs that people get into with iRacing, like full-on cockpits with racing seats and gear shifts and steering wheels, pedal assemblies, everything, that is nuts. That is absolutely nuts. And that's really cool, though. That stuff is just... that's, like, way over me. Like, I'll play some Mad Max where we can go fast in the desert. We get some nitro. Just started with iRacing, Assetto Corsa, Forza, and Dirt. See, one of the ones I'm actually kind of bummed out that I don't get to play is Forza. Forza, my brother, one of my younger brothers, he's got an Xbox. He plays a lot of Forza. And it's a beautiful game. Forza is a great game. The graphics are incredible. And it's just it's a cool game all around. The selection of cars, what you can do to customize them, all of that stuff. It's fantastic. We get Gran Turismo. And I don't know if we're waiting for a Gran Turismo release or if we are past a Gran Turismo release. I can't remember. Oh, guys. Is anyone seeing the new Ryan Reynolds movie this weekend? His newest, latest, and greatest. Actually, that trailer... don't we have a trailer store that's over here somewhere? Oh, trailer store is way up there. No, we don't have it. No. Yeah, we're not going to do that. I really want to see that new Ryan Reynolds movie. That looks awesome. Looks unbelievably good. Although I did see Suicide Squad last weekend? Yeah, last weekend was Suicide Squad, and I really enjoyed that. Really, really enjoyed that. But I do want to watch The Green Knight. And if you've ever seen The Green Knight with Sean Connery, that's going back some. That's like, I think that's 70s? Is it 70s? Jeez, I can't remember. I think they have it on Amazon Prime. But it's apparently a departure from the actual tale of the Green Knight, which is more Arthurian legend. But all that stuff is cool. Excalibur, Merlin, King Arthur, Knights of the Round Table. It's a really cool mythology. A little bit of sword and sorcery. Actually makes me think of the Black Cauldron. Fergie. Was it Crunchins and Munchins? Don't miss the bridge. Fast-moving water, thank you very much. Yeah, so I think what I'm going to do this time around is we're going to cheat. We're going to take the long way. We're going to loop around. Go to sleep. Have a nice evening. Until next time, Zubide, thank you so very much for stopping by. And I hope your continued exploits in SnowRunner are fruitful and fantastic and wonderful. And I hope you have a good time, man. And thank you for popping by. Super appreciate it. Although I do kind of feel like I am cheating a little bit. It's like if you're in Tamir and you're using the Tega with the custom butt tires and the Tuz TUZ 420, and you're basically trivializing all of the content at that point. Like this thing right here, it legitimately just, this is the icebreaker. This thing just crunches right on through everything. Although, you know what the crunching sort of reminds me of a little bit? Is if you get one of those Snickers ice cream bars. Those things are good. Things are good. Actually, I kind of want one of those right now. Anybody got any favorite ice cream? I love ice cream. And probably my favorite, cotton candy, followed most likely by black raspberry. Although I did have an orange pineapple off the ice cream truck too. That was good. I had frozen yogurt last week too. Mexican food for lunch, frozen yogurt shortly thereafter. Partial to cookie dough. Cookie dough is so good. I like now that they have quote-unquote edible cookie dough. Which is like, what was cookie dough before? I mean, were we not supposed to be consuming it? Cookie dough ice cream, though. It is, you get everything good from cookie dough. You're so right. Dalek King? Yeah, hands down. Cookie dough is another wonderful flavor of ice cream. Not raw, it has egg. Yeah, that's true. But I've always eaten raw cookie dough. Exactly. See, that's what I'm saying. It's funny that they now market it as, you know, edible raw cookie dough. And it comes in like a little tub, like it's gonna be ice cream, but you just, you know, refrigerate it. And it's so funny because it's like, yeah, this is raw cookie dough you can eat. Exactly. I always ate raw cookie dough. I hated baked cookies, but eggs are in the cookie dough. You can't eat that. Yeah. As long as it's not sitting out there for 6 hours, you're fine. I agree. Super Goat, hands down, 100%. Totally agree. Wasn't Waylon supposed to be streaming tonight? Do something. Let's double check something real quick. Dalek King, thank you so very much for the follow. And I hope it wasn't a follow just based solely on the fact that we agree upon cookie dough ice cream. But I love cookie dough ice cream. The frozen yogurt that I had last week, though, that stuff was so good. I had toasted marshmallow frozen yogurt, which tasted just like. That's still a worthwhile follow. Not at all. You've been chill to watch the whole time. Thank you very much. I super appreciate that, man. That's so cool. Not that I'm aware of, but I didn't stick around last night to hear if you were going to. I was downloading Back 4 Blood, so couldn't download and watch stream at the same time. Yeah, I think tonight, once I finish up streaming, I am going to try to download. How long does the beta only go through today, or is that tomorrow as well? And there is Season 5 of Call of Duty, so there's that as well. Alright, so what's this? I don't... Ooh, wait a minute. Perchance we could actually maybe make it through there? You know what? Let's get a little froggy. Let's see if we can't forge our own path through this nunsuchery over here. And see if we can't get ourselves into trouble. It's till the 19th. So we've got 6 more days. Holy moly. Alright, so can we see a line? I don't think we can. But you know what? Nothing ventured, nothing gained. 16th, so we get 3 days. Oh, so 16th is Monday. Okay, so it comes through Monday. I don't know if this is probably not going to be a good idea. If the 605 won't do it, it's off to Valhalla. Shiny and chrome. See, here is the minor thing about the new maps. Any of the new maps after Lake Cove, the trees do not break. The trees are like iron. Okay, so we made it through there. All right, that's one. That's one. I love the 605, but I still feel like the 605 is like cheating. So let's see if we can't squeak it through the trees right here. Mostly because the branches are also going to hang us up significantly. So all of the trees after Lake Cove are brutal. They are just awful. It is the strongest truck, and I think it's got even the Kolob's beat just through sheer versatility, because we can put a bed on the back. Winch. How about we winch off of this guy? So here's where we get a little creative when it comes to getting through tight corners and stuff. We use the winch to pivot the truck. It makes it, yes, it does. So the only thing that the truck actually lacks at that point in time is chain tires. Chain tires become the only thing this truck does not have to make it entirely capable. Which... Alright. Most likely I'm going to get myself stuck, and I'm not going to be able to navigate out of this. But you know what? Like I said, nothing ventured, nothing gained. And I can't even see where we're going. I feel like this isn't a road station. It is not. It is most assuredly not. We're trying to actually make it so that we're cutting across. The lack of chains and its fuel consumption is the balancing. Actually, I always thought the Zix 605 did really good on fuel consumption. Oh, you know what? I got an idea. Got a winch. So I think and the fact that this truck actually carries repair points and spare fuel. Huge. Huge. Alright, so let's pivot. Up, forward. Drag back. Forward. Alright, the only thing that's going to possibly bone me is these branches here. We just got to kind of... There we go. Go. There we go. Alright. Now, just got to get it over far enough. And here's the thing about chain tires. Chain tires will actually allow you to climb over rocks. Chain tires definitely are far more grippy. I still love the Kolobs, though, but ever since the introduction of the Zix, the Kolobs don't really... What do you use them for? The Zix does everything better than a Kolob does. pull this over a little bit. There we go. Up. Continuing up. And I love the Kolobs. The Kolobs were fantastic trucks. Okay, that's down. That's fine. And yes, they were very, very stable trucks. Very stable trucks. I use those in Wisconsin to haul the 8-slot cargo trailer. And they were the best at that. But then you can use the Zix 605 to do the same thing. Oops, crap. And therein is the problem with any truck that has a bed like that. So as long as we have the ability to this. Perfect. Perfect. All right. We're making it. We're making progress. This is awesome. This is so awesome. Oh man. All right. Almost there. All right. So I don't know if that was technically a shortcut or if that was just a different way to go. Because technically, you have to give the 605 the threat of Valhalla before you go. So we just went from here to here instead of going all the way around. So I think we did good. Beast of Time! What is happening? How are you tonight? Happy Friday! Happy Friday. Alright. So... Oh, wait a minute. What's going on here? It's a Dawn. Actually, funny enough, I don't know who has some of these in their respective countries or not. But we had a friend here, Rambada, who says the Dawn 71 is a Lada. A Lada Niva? Lada Niva? Lada Niva. I'm doing pretty good tonight, Beast of Time. Doing really good. So... No, we can't change over to it. So the Lada Niva is actually this little, like, Eastern Bloc, small coupe with four-wheel drive. And it's a neat little vehicle. And I saw one. I actually saw one at a European collector, like specialty European vehicle place. And it's really cool. Really, really cool. They would be super hard to import out of Russia. Yeah, we do. There is one. There is one that I've seen ever. And it was wild. And it's a cool looking vehicle, though. Really, really cool looking vehicle. All right, so that has taken us the better part of 2 hours to do that one thing that we were doing. So what is Misadventure? Misadventure is repair the Dawn 71 and deliver the Dawn 71 to the service bay. Where's the service bay? Actually, that's not terrible. Actually, we've got a repair trailer and that. So the service bay is right there. You know what? I think we need to start dragging this Dawn 71 around. That's what we need to do. That is absolutely the thing that we need to do. Oh, there is a car show this weekend. Okay, so... Alright. Oh, it is! EM2 assault rifle in the new season. I'm going to have to check that out. I'm actually going to have to maybe play the damn game at some point in time, I guess. Oh, man. Actually, the Dawn 71 isn't badly damaged. It's probably got, like, 4 flat tires or something. Alright, let's back out of here. I don't know what that load of lumber is going to be for, so we're not going to take it anywhere. What does that EM2 assault rifle look like? Is it based on, or what's its actual real-world counterpart? Fall in a hole. That's the task that we're on. And I think what I can do is I can just haul this thing over and repair it over where I need to be. Okay, and let's hope that this thing doesn't take a lot of damage, because that would be unfortunate. Oh, that would be so supremely unfortunate. Okay, so also, we're not going to go back the same way that we came through here. So we're just not going to do that. That's just, that's ill-advised. And especially considering we have a vehicle that we're going to try to tow. And it's probably a good thing this vehicle doesn't need to be repaired and sitting on top of a cliff. Because last time we did that, we took the short way down, and we punted off of the, oops. We punted off of the cliff. Oh yeah, that's more damage. Oh, don't you know. That's more damage, don't you know. So now I have limited faith as to the ability to get this back in one piece. But what's one piece? You know? A pizza is technically multiple pizzas, and it's still a wonderful thing. So why not be like the pizza? Even if you are in many pieces, you are still a grand and wondrous item and object. And I had my free pizza earlier today. I was, you know, honestly, if I had gotten Cinesticks, it would have been better. But I'm okay with getting a free pizza. Totally okay. Okay. Go. Alright. Are we even going the right direction? Yeah, we're going the right direction. Although, if this is ice that is right up and through there, this is going to be interesting. Oh no, wait a minute. What's this? I can cut across there. So why don't we do that? Why don't we try to this? How's that? That looks good. All right. Moving forward. Carrying on. Carry on, my wayward son. Although that pizza was only a thin crust, it really kind of makes me want some more. It's essentially an SA-80, but it was wood burn. Okay. Okay. Now I definitely really want to check it out. All right, hold on. I'm going to have to check it out now, because that sounds really kind of cool. M2. M2 and COD. Oh! Ooh! That looks nice! That looks very nice, actually. That looks really, really cool. I like the way that thing That definitely looks good. Oh, you know what? We've actually got repair points and fuel still on board, so that if we do get to the repair facility, we don't have enough of what we need. That stuff. All right, so this right here is where we be. Uh-oh. Okay, no, we can do this. Sure, we totally do this. Totally. If we do not get stuck on the branch, like we are. And the Don goes over. Sorry, little Don. Sorry, little Don. Up. So potentially, this may not have been the best of ideas. Potentially. But we're all about living a little dangerously today. But Super Goat, that thing looks fantastic. Now I definitely have to check it out. And maybe I'll actually get a chance to pop it in at some point in time this weekend. So we'll see what happens. But working tomorrow, there's stuff going on after work. Oh, there's a lot of rocks. That's the only thing that is the bane of the existence of most of the really sure-footed vehicles is rocks. I haven't played Call of Duty in... It's been weeks now. I actually had been gaming with Sonny Von Cleveland, and man, that dude keeps getting his accounts hacked and stuff, and it's awful. It is so awful and such a bummer. And it means new Twitch accounts, new YouTube accounts, can't get the stuff back. Flip over that. And back to winch. That. On. That. Dirt to the side to try to avoid more of these rocks. Actually, I don't even think I've logged into the Call of Duty app lately. They've got a Call of Duty app where you can actually squad up or team up with other players, and you can have a named group, and they pit you against others, basically in a pure numbers standpoint. So it becomes how many, get as many kills as possible in multiplayer. So then you get as many kills as possible in multiplayer. And whichever team comes out on top gets either different skins, different multiplayer buffs, or, 2-time weapon XP for 15-minute tokens, stuff like that, basically. So, actually, you know what? I think we can do... Can we? Yeah, we potentially can... Yeah, because we can go here, and we can go up on the railroad tracks. We do railroad tracks from there, and then we dump off here. Then we've got fuel, and we've got the repair truck, and we're, ahead of the game. Definitely ahead of the game. Ooh, that made me think. You know what? I can get an icy at the movie theater. That's what I can do. I'm gonna maybe have to see a late night movie at some point, I think. So there is either the new Ryan Reynolds movie, there is The Green Knight, although realistically I should be technically saving money because I'm going away over Labor Day weekend. But who wants to do that? But you know, I haven't been to the movies enough in I don't know how long. So short of Suicide Squad, the last movie that I went to the movie theater for was Bloodshot with Vin Diesel, and I don't care what anybody says, that was a cool movie. That was a very cool movie. That was actually really great. Alright, let's get up here. Loader! Sounding that semi-horn. What is good, my friend? Alright, I mean, I guess we can ride the rails like this. Oh, crap. And the truck takes damage. Or more, it takes more damage. The truck takes more damage. Happy Friday, Loader. Happy Friday, my friend. Having a good day? That is great to hear. And our good friend Loader was just seen playing Subnautica. But Loader also does art streams. Loader also is another SnowRunner player. Amongst many other things. Got a new sketch pad and some charcoal pencils. Okay. So an even greater variety. That's very cool. Alright, don't run over the dawn that is behind us and do not squash it like the little bug that it is. Which would be unfortunate because it is the overarching goal of our current task. Alright. We good? We good? We good. The little Don's just bouncing around back there. Flopping about. Alright. What's going on here? Here we go. Okay. So, we're going to probably have to hook up to the repair trailer to make use of the repair points. Although, wait a minute. Repair. No, we've got 600 repair points. We could technically... Yeah, we could technically repair the whole thing just from the Zix 605. Which, I mean, honestly, 600 repair points is absurd. But the drawback being, it doesn't give you any tires. So no tires at all. Also, this was our launch site for the rocket. And this was cool. We actually had to pull the rocket and trailer. And if you could see it, if the camera stops swinging around. So that is the giant rocket trailer right there. So we had to pull that all the way out of the garage, all the way over to the launch site. So I think... I just don't like how the camera forcefully changes perspectives. A little bit too far. Go. There we go. So, pull it out a little bit. And repair the Dawn. Alright, repair. Service trailer. Dawn 71. Stage complete. It was like pulling teeth on a rabid pit bull with tweezers. One thing I don't like about driving with the wheels is you don't really have... Yes, that is the thing. Camera control is a big thing, I feel, in this game. And without being able to swing the camera around, say like you're backing up and you want to see just how far you are, close to the trailer. So, exactly, yep. Now, let's go transport this little fella. Little tiny fella. As long as it doesn't take damage from here to there. So let us go gingerly with it. Cabin view is really difficult, even seeing... Yes. The cabin view, while I like cabin view... I mean, this is cabin view. There was a foam pole over there somewhere. I don't know where that foam pole is. There's trees over there. I mean, we can kind of see out that. There's sort of a mirror out there. We don't even know what's behind us. Here we go. Thank you so much. I won't forget it. But yeah, I mean, you can't reasonably be expected. That reminds you of 70s VW Rabbit. The Dawn 71 is the furthest thing from a VW Rabbit. If you actually look up a Lada Niva, and all right. From Wikipedia. Okay. This is, yeah, no. That was the Dawn 71. The Dawn 71 is actually a Lada Niva. And that is the furthest thing from a VW Rabbit. Very, very much different. Very much different. So it also takes away. So let's see. What else do we have? Picturesque. Oh, these are all the weird little... Oh, you know what? We only have 3 to go. Apiary. Last pit. Oh, no, we're right there. And launch pad area. Okay, let's bang out 2 locations right here. This is cool. This is totally cool. So this is okay. Yeah, we'll grab some fuel while we're here too. I don't think fuel carrier trailer into the Zix. Pop this bad boy off. Good to go. Yeah, the Lada Niva is an amazing car. Absolutely amazing car. I believe Rambada posted an image or a video clip of it actually on the Discord. So, need to go over here. Okay. Gonna go back here, way. So this is the launch pad area. I don't know why it's called the launch pad area. But there's that, and then over by the garage. Okay. Oh, you know what? Scout is recommended. You know what? We'll actually go back to the garage. We'll try to take a scout vehicle up that hill, because that might actually be kind of fun. Although, we did try to do that the last time, and we got stuck in ice. But it doesn't look like there's much ice. Also, I don't know if I went down there, if I could possibly get out of there. I'll have to try that sometime. That could be fun. This is actually kind of cool. I didn't realize I had checked off so many of these locations. That's what a winch is for. I mean, I suppose. Potentially, yeah. Potentially. Theoretically. Possibly. Maybe. Relic! What is good, my friend? How are you doing, man? How'd everything go tonight? How did everything go tonight? That is the rabbit. The link did not work. Or are you talking about a VW thing? So I mean, betraying Rico! Welcome, weekenders. Welcome, weekenders. Rico! Rico, welcoming weekenders. Diesel 1981 VW Rabbit. I mean, kind of? Sort of? Oops. Nope. Rocks. The Lada with the with the axles underneath of it. Okay, can we stop the road thing here? Okay, there we go. Where we're going, we don't need roads. Well, Chase, you already know my answer. I'm doing fantastic. All right, let's go wheeling around through here. And then after we do this, we can definitely... I mean, it is a boxy car, and... But then again, you've got a lot of cars like that were similar in shape, but that thing is definitely, like, squashed. Another day, I need a copium shot for lack of poom stream. So we need to visit the apiary, which is on top of a hill up here. To get to that, ooh, that's going to be interesting. That's down here. And then we follow this path. Ooh, wait a minute. Oh, no, wait. We can do... We go here, and then we follow this all the way through. It branches off, and then we... Okay, nope, this is going to be fun. Well, that was like a really cookie-cutter sort of design. But none of them had axles underneath of it like a lot of Neva. All right, so let's go and obtain... Let's obtain our misadventure trucks over here. Who, definitely had some... Yeah. Copium. That's awesome. Doing all right. Stoked for the return of the English Premier League this weekend. Oh, so you're talking sportsing. All right. So now let's use a. Hold on. We didn't want to go to the map. We wanted to go truck storage. Relentless Revenge. So betraying Rico. If you needed Puma by proxy, I believe Relentless Revenge may be able to assist you ever so slightly. Now let us pick what vehicle we want to use for our next misadventure. Our next misadventure. Yes, you did hear me right. Misadventure. So we have the Lodestar 1700, not a bad truck. Ford F-750, also not a bad truck. That's our Dawn 71. This truck was one of the first mass-market all-wheel drive vehicles for the Eastern Bloc. It's not a true off-roader, but its lightweight and outstanding durability provides impressive performance in the wilderness. So, Relentless Revenge, betraying Rico is having Puma withdrawals. Or is that Poomdraws? With Poomals? I mean, how's that work? I mean, what is the technical term for that anyways? Con Marshal, I don't like that thing. It's just not fun. The Con Loaf, which, I mean, the Scooby Van, we'll keep that there. The Tatarin does not do good on tight trails. If we want to roll old school, we can do the CK 1500 with Poomals. You're having, so the technical term is you're having with Poomals. We don't want to use that. That's not going to be something that we use. The Apache, no. The Scout, no. I mean, withdrawing from... you know... Potentially. We could give the Con Sentinel a try. But you know what? Let's roll old school. Thank you, Relentless, for noticing that I was here. You were a little late, though. Man. So why don't we... Let's do the Chevy. Let's see just how poor this particular vehicle we'll kind of do. So we want to go here. That is our start point. Let's go there. Relic is spicy tonight because Relic had to do things tonight. All right. Everybody's favorite step side Chevy CK 1500. Let's do this. Let's go visit an apiary. And an apiary has to do with bees. I do like the license plate on this thing. It does say in kind of a roundabout sort of fashion. It just says Savage. Okay. Let's avoid the big rocks because, of course, we're going to get stuck on big rocks. And honestly, I would love to have this truck in real life. I don't know if I would want it to have independent front suspension or if I wanted kind of a solid axle conversion. But I do like this truck, and I would absolutely love to have this truck in real life. I had a 1990. It was a short bed, short cab. Was not a step side. That was the 454 cubic inch. That is 7.4 liters for all of you who use the metric system. And I would imagine that most of your cars would need like 3 times the engine to come close to that amount of liters. Not that I'm giving you grief or anything like that. Although I'm pretty sure I wouldn't want the utility rack on the top of this thing, because that's a little... The utility rack on the top of this thing is a little hokey. Maybe a roll bar with a bunch of lights across the top. Or like a big LED bar would be perfect. And then the Baja-style tire in the back. Yeah. All right, there we go. Lockers, front and rear. Maybe like an ARB air locker. Although, on the episode of Dirt Every Day that I watched earlier at work, it was a Toyota 4Runner that they were putting on 40s. 40-inch tall tires on a Toyota 4Runner. Where's the road? That is the road. Oh, wait a minute. How about... What if... Ooh. Here's an idea. I see this little... Yeah, we got... Maybe there's an idea. Potentially there's an idea. So let's see how good this thing does at rock crawling first. And probably we're going to have a hell of a time... Oh. Let's get around that other side first, I guess. At least we've got spare tires if we pop one. There is that. Then after that, let's see about looking at that tree line. Or maybe just churning snow? Yeah, because the Chevy CK1500 is so effective out here. And the winch points are behind us. You know, in this case, because we've located a different way of doing this, so I have an idea. The F750 would be better. The F750 has taller tires. F750 has 45-inch tires. They're significantly better. How about... So because we may not go all the way around... Chase, I did notice that message, and I'm going to try to get that. All right, let's use our Gator graphic on this ridiculous thing. I haven't used this in I don't know how long. So, because there's just a lot of snow, and it doesn't look like it's going to be very rocky, and I might be able to potentially avoid some of the rocks, I think I have an idea. I think I have kind of an idea. Maybe. A bad idea, but I've got an idea. All my ideas are awful ideas. This is like the night of awful ideas. Looking solid. I'm glad you agree, Delich King. I am so glad you agree. Oops. Back up. Forward. The great thing about this is you really don't ever need low gear. You just need to tap on the clutch pedal a little bit, and it's good to go. So this thing is actually amphibious, believe it or not. Not in the game, in the actual legitimate vehicle itself. I wonder if anybody's gotten around to adding a Sherpa. And if you've never seen a Sherpa, yeah, this thing is so cool. I love the alligator paint job. I mean, come on. Teeth? Eyes? I mean, how is that not cool looking? How is that not awesome? Though, that said, the F750 is probably... The F750 is probably my top scout vehicle when I want to go into a new area and just explore. Because it has... It's clean. Also one of your favorite animals. That's cool. That is very cool. The F750 has so much versatility. You can put a pickup truck bed on it, or not. You can have the pickup truck bed with the repair points. You can have the flatbed. Okay, so that is one of the inherent drawbacks of this truck right here. So let's try to go from this angle. There we go. There. Country 1992. Thank you so very much for the follow. Hope everything is good. Hope you're having an awesome Friday. I'm certainly having an awesome Friday. Let's go. Ooh, crap, 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 crap! Oh, that was uncalled for. Repair. We took half our suspension damage, and we blew out a tire. So, I mean, okay, maybe I'm doing okay. I'm not, you know, fantastic. All right, so where are we going? I think if I can make it through here. Just got home from work and just bought SnowRunner yesterday. I have it on console, but I just bought it for PC. Steam or Epic Game Store. We're playing on the, gonna leave the channel up, but I'm gonna get some ranked Apex games in. Good, relentless revenge. You get on that, my friend. Steam, nice. And are you Xbox or are you, PlayStation? Because the damage counter is absolutely broken. To simply brush up against something like that and just explode your tire and... Oh, we can get through here. Okay. So to just basically erase half of your suspension and destroy a tire is just uncalled for. Have it on Xbox, but I don't play on console anymore. On PC, yeah. I am all on PlayStation over here. Damage counter is so random. Sometimes you take 1, other times you take 150. Yes. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Careful. Careful. Also, check out Starbase. Seemed like the crafting, creating type of gamer. Think you'd enjoy it. It's space-related. Okay. I love this game. I love this game so much. All right, so now the trick is to find our way around here, and then we have to get through. So let's chart a path. We were discussing Frostbite. This game is fun to watch. It is a fun game. This is a fun game all around. I don't mind watching this when other people are streaming it. I love playing this game. Everything about this game is fantastic. And you know what? This Tuz TUZ420, this thing is doing pretty good in the snow. This thing is doing really, really good in the snow. This is... Okay, so this is a base game truck. This game you get in Tamir. The final map in Tamir. And basically, this truck, you actually simply just have to find it. Chernokomensk? No, not Chernokomensk. Zimnogorsk. It's in Zimnogorsk. That is the name of the map. All right. Okay. All right. We're heading to the apiary. We're going to try not to disturb the bees. Although it's probably a good thing that we decided to take a tank to a bee farm. Also, I'm not going to be the guy. Got a long way to go, only level 4. There is a lot that you can do early on. A lot you can do early on. All right. That is a hell of an apiary right there. All right. Picturesque. Ah, now that looks lovely, eh? Once we get the design finished, I'll be sure to get you an extra album as a gift. Okay. I'm down with that. Oh, man, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. That's so beautiful. That diesel smoke will put them to sleep. Yes, Chase. Yes, it will. But no, Country 1992, there is so much that you can do in this game early on. It's all about how crazy you want to be and how much you want to just go for it. Found 2 of them in different areas, so now I have doubles. Makes so nice to... Yes. Psychotic Gamer, there is actually 2. One of them, so the first one you get is in Zimnogorsk, and the other one you actually have to repair, and it's in the one that is right off of the quarry. Which name? The ravine, the Rift. So it's in the Rift. So the only thing is, getting out of the drowned lands, you actually have to do a number of tasks to open up the routes outside of the drowned land. So that's the only thing. All right, so Going with this. All right. So, here's the thing. We are 3 hours into this. It is 9 o'clock here. So now is that time. I know I played it on console since launch, and I put so many hours in it on console, and then my data got erased. Oh, dude, that is such a rough thing. Yes, country. There are mods that you can actually go with if you want to. And the mods are a little bit more forgiving when it comes to, say, the PC as opposed to the console. I have been lucky. My data has not been erased. So, here's what we want to do. We've got a friend of the channel. His name is Mac the Punk. This is going to be one of his last streams for a while, apparently. He's having some issues, but we won't get too deep into that from here. So, what I'd like to do is I would like to raid Mac's channel, because Mac the Punk has always been a huge supporter of our channel. Mac the Punk is a great dude. He's playing Grand Theft Auto 5 right now. So, I guess he's driving around. He's doing more driving-related stuff. So, guys, if you haven't yet already done so, and you want to, you can join the Discord right there. If you haven't hit that follow button, you can definitely hit that follow button. Get notified when I go live. I'm a Monday through Friday kind of guy. Usually 5 or 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We go for a couple hours during the week. We have fun with SnowRunner. And then we just hang out, talk, and have fun. So I would definitely like to raid Mr. Mac the Punk. He's a very good dude. So there we go. Thank you very much, Country 1992. There is also a section specifically for SnowRunner there. There's SnowRunner channels, there's food channels, there's music channels. So we try to cover all the bases over there. We try to just have fun. Because that's what this is all about. It's about hanging out, kicking back, relaxing, and having a good time. Storm of Discord, be there or be somewhere less important than there. Relic, as always, thank you very much. And honestly, guys, all of you who came by from Sergeant Rusty's raid and Sergeant Rusty, I super appreciate it. You are fantastic people. Corkatized, your raid. For real. Everybody who has hung out since that raid. Thank you so much. Thank you, all of the guys who followed, everybody here. If I can even catch up with all of these names. So, Quirkatize, Big Berry, Ewotus, MW Carroll, Geo Deer, S. Belchier, Super Goat, thank you for the follow, man. Ban Suzuki. Rednecks, you followed. Barrow 1970, Wet Plants, The Lich King, Country 1992. Guys, thank you so much. The more people who hang out, the more people who talk, the more people from around the world, we're here to have fun. That's what we're here to do. So, yes, Relic, well, you didn't follow, so. But here we go. We're going to kick this raid into high gear. So, guys, come along with me. Let's raid Mac the Punk. He's having his final going away stream. We don't know when he's going to be back. He's a good dude, and I appreciate the hell out of him. Betraying Rico, thank you so very much. So guys, let's go do this thing. Thank you again for all the love tonight. And just hanging out and having a good time. So we will catch you again on Monday. Have a good weekend.